seeing the movie, it is very clear that usually movies tackle maybe one issue. You mentioned it yourself, like for example, this movie handles this issue. This movie talks about this issue. Bigil talks about women empowerment and that kind of thing around the hero's image. But this one is it like almost like a political manifesto. It talks about several issues. Were you aware at that point that this is the kind of movie that is shaping up? Because Bhagwan Kesari is not the flavor of that movie is very different.
True.
This is a far more straightforward political film, and I would say one of the things I really liked about the film was that maybe Vijay's fans would disagree with me, but I like the fact that it was very serious and focused and not doing fan service every 5 minutes by, let's say, a dance with the heroine or a comedy scene or a something or a something. It was super focused about what it was trying to do. And within that, I thought, this is a thing. Did you know at that point that this is the direction the movie is going?
I didn't expect all this too much of song dance from Vinod anyway.
Okay.
So he is a serious storyteller.
Right.
And this movie required a serious way of telling the story.
Right.
And therefore, anything that we try to do otherwise will only dilute and distract the audiences.
Yeah.
I think the manner in which this story has been told, incorporating some of the episode that we like from BK in the current form and format is the best way of telling.
Right. So that I agree with that. You're a businessman, very successful real estate businessman. You're entering cinema, so you have an eye on the bottom line as well. Obviously, because it's all part of the P&L is a big part of the way you think. Not about this particular film, but I'm talking about in general across India. Now, mounting a movie with a big star is a very expensive proposition because a huge fee goes to the star, whether it's front end, back end, whatever it is. But the star that's a big part of it. There are other costs. So the point is, and they also say that the returns from OTT are not what they used to be. So with all this considered, what makes you say, I want to do a Jananayakan, I want to do a Toxic, I want to do a movie with Chiranjeevi and Bobby Kohli, because these are all expensive, big movies. What makes you say, I want to do this? Is there also an element, one part of you that likes the risk element?
Sir, every industry, every business has got its own nuances and risk factors.
Yeah.
It's not that what I used to do as a businessman in real estate did not have risks.
Yes.
You invest in a big land that gets into some legal entanglement or other issues, and you are stuck for a long time, your capital gets blocked.
Yeah.
And only thing is, the differentiating factor is in real estate, if it gets stuck now and gets resolved later, land value only would have gone up. Here, cinema being cinema, it is a perishable commodity. It need to, when I say in terms of audience point of view, given the piracy, given the release dates get pushed and you spend so much in the marketing and so on and so forth. So it need to catch that window and reach the audiences. Having said that, some movies are ageless. They remain forever with you in an impactful way. I am not looking at that angle. So the investment that you make into every business, the returns it can generate varies from industry to industry. It is all about your liking, your passion and your interest and what inspired you from childhood, who inspired you and whom you want to work with. Personal choices. Returns, definitely not comparable. Risks, far more higher. But do I enjoy the process? Not in general, but I like it with particular people, a set of people. If you ask me industry as a whole, I don't have an answer. But if you ask me, did I enjoy working with Vijay sir? Thoroughly. And the same is the case with Yash sir, whom I am doing Toxic with. So therefore, my liking, my risk-taking ability is dependent upon the people that I am working with. As I said, I bet on people.
Yeah.
Of course, story is important, no doubt about it. It's a land is important, but the developer is bad. Then land will not give the return that it gives. So both go hand in hand. it is, so what happens is when you take too much time from conceptualizing a project to bring it on the screen, a lot of dynamics change. And if that window can be reduced, you'll spend as much time as possible on a pre-production, have your storyboard, have previews done, and have everything set, and maybe do, if not with the leads, some other cast and crew whom you are getting on board. They may be working first time as a combinations because you wanted newness. You all the time look at new. Maybe do 1 or 2 workshops and then get that going.
Right.
We can considerably reduce the shoot days and bring it to theaters as soon as possible. That's the only way to catch up with the changing dynamics of be it OTT, be it satellite and all of that. If you take multiple years, that's when the change in their policies of OTTs, all this will start affecting you. I mean, the closest parlance that I can give, given from my previous experience is, if you take too long to build a real estate project, in between cement prices, steel prices, everything varies. That's not in our control.
Yeah.
Sale price is. So the way to do it is do it efficiently within a shorter period,
Yeah.
so that you have that visibility on the revenues. Risky answer is yes, but do I enjoy? Double yes.
Wonderful.